hero, adventurer, sailor, man.
One of the vanguards of early American animation, Popeye needs no introduction. He is what he is, and that's all what he is.
Oh, two against one, huh? How do you like that?
Man, he sounds like he smokes a pack of Marlboro Factories every day. And if you ever wanted to know what angry cat sex sounds like, he can sing.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
How exactly do you know? Never mind. Popeye's origins are humble. Born to the cruelly named Poop Deck Pappy, Popeye was, immediately upon birth, horrifically ugly. So ugly, his father fled in embarrassment of his spawn and never returned.
Loser, and I would know. So Popeye grew up with a chip on his shoulder and a pop in his eye, especially after discovering his higher calling, beating the snot out of people.
Don't worry, Popeye's fists are righteous, only spilling the snot of those who deserve it. Inspired by his adopted father, Whaler Joe, Popeye set out to put his combat prowess to the test and join the Navy, becoming a true sailor man.
It was there he'd learn the sweet science of boxing and do battle against World War II era racial stereotypes. I'm being non-specific, not just for sensitivity, but because there are so many examples.
It wasn't long before Popeye found love in the beautiful and incredibly irritating Olive Oil, as well as a rival for her affections in the scallywag Bluto.
Together with his adopted son Sweet Pea, deadbeat parasite Wimpy, horrifying mistake of God Alice the Goon, and all the rest of his circus of freaks, Popeye would travel the world in search of adventure, or just chill and wait for it to inevitably come to him.
Originating in the era of rubber hose animation, Popeye's body is essentially made of, well, rubber, able to stretch, twist, squish, and squash any way he likes.
Or rev up his arm for a punch that'll knock you around the planet.
Popeye's punches are fascinating, since they can disincorporate their targets into composite elements, like turning anchors into fishhooks, an alligator into handbags, and several Native Americans. You know, I don't even want to know.
I think the reason's pretty simple, Wiz. He's a cartoon. He can basically do whatever he wants.
That's correct. Popeye is one of the world's strongest practitioners of the dark art known as Toon Force, which allows him to bend the laws of physics to his whim.
He can shoot fire from his corncob pipe, pull a canyon closed, punch bolts of lightning out of the air, and even give the sun a black eye. Wait, does the sun have eyes? And a face? And feelings?
Well, it's entirely possible Popeye exists in an archetypal realm, much like Plato envisioned with his allegory of the cave, where each and every object embodies the truest living form of itself.
Or it's a cartoon.
Right. Or that, I guess.
Well, while I continue to prove to Wiz that philosophy's a waste of f***ing time, come back next week for our 10th anniversary season finale, Saitama versus Popeye!